extra emotion. Starving for affection. Or anything else edible they might have to eat on the premises. Anything you could spare would be gratefully received. Is that your final word? Oh, goody, goody! Seconds!
Oh, come in, Howard. Don't just hang about on the doorstep.
I've only popped in for a minute to see if you'd do me this little favour.
Without a moment's hesitation, Howard, the answer is no.
Oh, don't be like that.
Take your own notes to Marina.
How did you know it was a note for Marina?
The answer is no, Howard. I'm terrified of Marina.
That's funny. I'm terrified of Pearl.
Yeah, well, I'm terrified of Pearl as well.
Well, there's no danger this morning. Marina's at work. You're going shopping anyway. All you got to do is go through Marina's checkout. And while you're paying, you can slip her this note.
I'll get confused. I'll end up being engaged to be married or something. There'll be a snag. There's always a snag.
How can there be a snag? Nobody's going to notice you among all the other people.
So why don't you take it?
I've been in that supermarket so often, I think they're beginning to notice. Last time I went in, all the other cashiers stood up and clapped.
So what if they clap me?
They'll not clap you. You're a stranger.
Not as strange as you, Howard.
No, hello, is that the Royal College of Heralds? It is, oh. Are you sure? You sound just like the girl at the gas board. Well, I thought at your place there'd be a fanfare of trumpets or something. What do I want? What I want, young lady, is to make inquiries about my coat of arms. No, I haven't got one. I'm thinking of getting one. Hey, what have you got off the peg, as it were? Well, I'm looking for something with a dagger in it. And I want a motto. I want a Latin motto, you know. Silent and deadly. No, scrub that. Loyal, silent and deadly. Yes, it's better. Yes. Have my two chaps been in yet, Ivy?
No, I've only had business-type customers so far. You're the first Tinkerbell this morning.
Well, have you known, madam, that the day will come when you'll be enormously proud to have me as a customer?
The first time you buy a decent meal will be a start.
Now, talking about decent meals, would you be able to cater for me if I started coming in here in the mornings for the baronial breakfast?
The what?
The baronial breakfast. Well, you know the kind of thing. Picture the scene, the stately home, the dining room, ancient oak furniture, the sideboard groaning under silver dishes full of, things like devilled kidneys, gentleman's relish.
You'll have egg, bacon and sausage, same as everybody else. Beans are extra. Right. You're in the mood for a big breakfast? What'll it be?
Yeah, no, I think I'll just wait until the other two get here. In fact, I think I'll go and roust them out now.
Gentleman's relish. Not often you see a big breakfast disappear as fast as that.
At the end of the day, I've got to give you credit. You really are balmy, aren't you? And how do you know she even wants a hat?
I saw her looking at one in this hat shop window. And does I know she were looking at that hat just the way I look at her.
OK, I'll tell you what I'll do. You take this note to Marina at the supermarket, and I'll fix you up with a hat for Nora Batty.
Oh, I don't think she's going to go for a flat cap.
Not one of my hats, no. I'll fix you up with a lady's hat for Nora Batty.
Where's they going to get a lady's hat?
Oh, well, there are still 2 or 3 left upstairs in the best wardrobe. You can take your pick.
Ha ha! No, that's terrific!
Get into the corners. Why do you think I married someone your size? I knew instinctively you'd be great for getting in corners.
Morning, dear lady. And how are you this fine morning?
What's up with him?
How come you never do things like that?
You think I was up to something?
Well, you would. You would be up to something. There was a time. You used to be romantic.
Will you keep your voice down?
You used to love to tango. We had some lovely tangos.
Why are you wearing a lady's hat?
I'm trying to figure out which one I like best.
You get back inside. You don't ever want to know you wear ladies' hats.
Really?
Why not? It would explain such a lot of things.
Rubbish.
Yeah, but, I mean, how come it's taken so long to find out?
Family records go adrift.
It's thee that's got adrift. All right, come on then, come on. Tell us what it says in that letter from Australia.
Yes, well, it's from a distant relative, you see, now living in Melbourne. Now, his name's Dewhurst, and he's trying to trace the family tree. And one of the things he's asking is, could we be related to the Dewhursts of Ogleby Hall?
Ogleby Hall?
Yeah.
That's a stately home.
Exactly, it's what I've been trying to tell you. I could be related to the aristocracy.
Ogleby Hall? I used to do a bit of poaching down there.
Well, don't you let me catch you.
If it's not ladies' hats, it's aristocracy.
Yes, I've always been a natural leader. Well, you know that.
It's always been a big Jessie.
No, you see, when you look at it, I've got this aristocratic profile.
I don't like any of these hats.
Yeah, well, I never did when she used to wear them. But you promised. You've got to keep your part of the bargain and deliver that note to Marina.
All those years wasted. I could have had it on my personal notepaper. A crest with a dagger in it.
Where am I going to get a hat for Nora Batty?
Well, now that you're mixing with the aristocracy, it shouldn't be a problem. See if you can get a loan from Sir Foggy here.
I'm not doing anything charity-wise until it's been confirmed. And what does he want a hat for Nora Batty for anyway?
Because there's not only you that's crackers, you know. There are other people, too.
The thing is, I must strike up an acquaintance with the Dewhursts at Ogleby Hall. It's got to seem casual, you know. It mustn't look pushy. I wouldn't mind being chums with old Colonel Dewhurst. We'd have a lot in common.
I never knew he was an idiot.
He's got a nice place. I've had many a rabbit there.
That's it. Poaching. That could be the way in.
I'm not going poaching. I couldn't kill a rabbit. If I'm going poaching, it'll have to be vegetarian.
No one's going poaching, except him.
Sorry, I've retired. I've hung up my snares. End of road, it's no good. My ferrets are gone bone idle.
I wonder who they picked that up from.
You won't really be poaching. You just look like somebody who might be poaching. I mean, you won't actually have to do anything.
Oh, I could do that.
Hey, why are we going this way?
Well, he's got this note to deliver to Marina.
I didn't get the hat, though, did I?
I offered you a hat.
I agreed to deliver the note if I could get a hat.
Look, give the note to me, will you? I'll deliver it. You see how I make decisions? Leadership.
Thank you. Meet me at 7 at the old bridge. How interesting to be approached like this by a tall person. Be gentle with me.
I don't think you understand.
Oh, yes, I do. I know how these powerful influences can overcome a person, especially those of us of a romantic disposition.
No, you see, the note...
Excuse
is
me. Some of us are in a hurry.
I'm trying to explain
Do
to
you
you...
mind?
It's not funny.
No, it's not bad. It's nearly funny.
Go on. It'll do thee good, a bit of female experience.
If I'm related to the Dewhursts of Ogleby Hall, my private life has got to be above suspicion. We'll have to send her another note explaining that the last one was from Howard.
Is everything satisfactory?
Oh, you're fine, Ivor.
No
That's- yes,
complaints.
yes.
We wouldn't dare.
I've got a complaint.
You what? We'd better hear it then, hadn't we? Come on, let's have it.
I think the management could be a little more friendly.
Friendly? Are you saying I'm not friendly? Is it just him? Or do you all think I'm not friendly?
Oh, no, friendly.
What makes you think I'm not friendly?
Well, let's see. See what I mean? You call that friendly?
Is she employing a bouncer now for the cafe?
Oh.
By gum, there's a big lad. You can always tell a pro.
Hey, girls, come over here. Here, come over here. Here. Now, take a look at this.
Oh, it's you. I thought those trousers looked familiar.
Right, now, listen. pay attention. Listen. It's Howard who wants to meet you down by the bridge at 7 o'clock.
Tell Howard I'm sorry, but I have a previous engagement with a taller person.
Marina, will you pin back your logos
Come on,
again?
get 'em all.
Watch
Hurry up.
it.
Come on.
Watch it. Very well, if you insist. I tried. Let's had it, Foggy. Let's got us up a date.
Are you sure you explained the situation to her?
She's not having any. She's made up her mind she's going to have a date with a tall person. That's what she said, a tall person. Evil, Foggy.
Francis, look at the man. Obviously in need of a bit of company. You could brighten his life.
Oh, she'll brighten his life, all right.
Meet me at 7 o'clock on the bridge, an admiral.
An admirer.
Hello, Smiler.
What are you lot up to?
Delivering a note.
Who to?
You'd never believe this, Smiler.
It's for you.
Lucky you.
An admirer? Who's this then?
She sworn us to secrecy.
She wants to surprise me.
And I bet she does, too.
It will all be revealed to you at 7 o'clock on the bridge.
Do you think I should go?
Oh, definitely. No question.
Could change your life, Smiler.
What should I wear?
Nothing inflammable.
My Barry fancies Spain this year.
Spain? Spain abroad? Yes. Where they kill bulls?
I don't think my Barry wants to go and kill bulls.
Well, I should hope not. I mean, what sort of a hobby is that for someone who works in a building society?
It's a funny lot abroad.
They're a funny lot here.
I should maybe take my Howard to Spain. He seems to have lost all facility at the tango.
Your Howard does the tango?
Not as well as he used to.
My Wally never did the tango. Even when he was out of sight, that was one thing I could rely on. He wouldn't be doing the tango.
I like the one where they click their heels on tables and things.
I get customers like that.
I hope you don't think you're going abroad to be clicking your heels on tables.
No, Mother. Barry just wants to go and get brown. It turns a lovely shade of brown.
People haven't come here to be listening to the colour of your husband.
Right. Here's the plan.
Oh, the plan! The plan!
Pay attention. So, we're in the grounds of Ogleby Hall. We wait until we see the Colonel's car coming, then I step from cover, holding you by the scruff of the neck.
Oh, nice. Ruin me jacket.
The Colonel stops his car to inquire what's going on. I explain that I thought you were a poacher. He'll be very grateful. We'll get talking, I'll introduce myself, and then we'll realise we're probably related.
And I'll get arrested for poaching.
And me for aiding and abetting.
Oh, no. I'll explain to him that I was mistaken and that you were merely somebody who was lost.
It'll cost you.
Oh, good grief. Can you do this for a friend?
If I'm going to help thee get to know Colonel Dewhurst, it's going to cost the price of a hat for Nora Batty.
All you have to do is pretend you were lost.
One hat for Nora Batty.
He doesn't sound very lost to me. Sounds as if he knows exactly what he's doing.
Well, I'm not paying those prices.
Not to worry, Norm, he's buying.
Nothing too expensive.
What's he talking about? Too expensive? This is probably the Western world's premier centre for value for money. I have to practically give stuff away. It's shocking the way people take advantage of old ladies.
Yes, I'm looking for a hat.
Not before time, judging by the one you're wearing.
A lady's hat.
You hear these funny stories. Why does he want a lady's hat?
It's a present for a lady.
Oh, you've no idea how glad I am to hear you say that. And what are you two buying for your ladies?
Nothing. I haven't got a lady, and if I did, it's still nothing. Nothing.
And then they say the age of romance isn't dead. Right then, hats.
Yeah, but nothing too expensive.
He's of a terrible nervous disposition. What's she like, his lady friend?
It's my lady friend.
You are all good friends, aren't you?
This is great. She'll love it.
I hope she will love it at that price.
Oh, stop moaning. It's only money.
Yeah, mine.
I warned you. We should never have crossed that threshold.
Oh, come on, fellas. You can't begrudge me this. This is the finest present I've ever had for her.
Sickening.
I can't wait to see her face.
Oh, yes, you can wait. You've a little favour to do for me first.
And now?
Yes, now. Ogleby Hall, you're going to be a poacher, remember?
Who's going to hold me hat?
Well, I might as well. I've been left holding this one. What do I want with a lady's hat? I could have sold her a lady's hat.
Well, why didn't you tell her?
Well, I daren't argue in case she sold me a wardrobe. Keeps a warm welcome, your relative.
I don't blame him. You can't have the peasants swarming all over your property.
She's bound to be knocked out with that hat.
Not as knocked out as I was. I had to pay for it. Yeah, well, come on, man. It's time you earned your hat.
Look after this, Norm.
Well, it's a big day for hats. I shall long remember Nora Batty Hat Day.
Oh, come on. Now, we must be ready when he comes. As soon as we see his vehicle, I'll grab you by the scruff and haul you out into the roadway.
Hey, supposing I land up in prison.
Well, you've been there before.
You remember, it was tidier than home.
Hell, they kept me in overnight.
I can understand that.
You won't finish up in jail. I shall explain it was all a mistake. I thought you were poaching, but it turns out that you were simply looking for something.
Like what?
Well, your hat. Yes, that's it, your hat. It blew away.
These things don't blow away.
Well, all right, not that hat. That hat.
I'm gonna look right, Charlie. Back it's a hat. Fine pair of mates you turned out to be.
Well, we got you a drink, didn't we? Sit down, stop making a fuss.
Fuss! Look at me hat! It's nothing to laugh at.
Oh, here, give her this one.
It's not as good as this one.
It is now.
So he's not a tall person on the outside, but on the inside, he's a tall person.